Inseparable Prepositions on Definite Nouns, Part 2. We had a module entitled this in the past, and there we looked at what happens when you put le, be, or que, one of the inseparable prepositions, on a word that has a definite article ha. So let us review that. We'll look at the word sefer. This is an easy module compared to the last one. It's always nice. Sefer, book. So if we add a ha to it, we have three parts, remember? We have the consonant, we have the vowel, patach, and we have gemination of the following letter, which is marked by the dagesh forte. Now what happens when we add le to it? Let us change color here. If you add le, be, or que, we'll take le as our example. The rule was simple. All you do is you replace the hey with the lamed. All the vowels are retained from the article, whatever was going on here before. So, let's rewrite this here. So, ha sefer becomes la sefer, and I'll just replace this here, my color again, to emphasize that the only thing we've changed is the consonant. Ha sefer becomes la sefer. The question now is, what happens when this first consonant, instead of a samech here, you have one of the weak letters? The gutturals, aleph, ayin, hey, chet, or reish, or the two coal mine letters that can give problems, the yud or the m. Well, what happens is the very same thing. You do the same procedure. You simply replace the hey with the appropriate consonant from le, be, or que, and all the other features remain. So if you have implied doubling, then you'll still have implied doubling with the le, or compensatory lengthening, or just simple dropping of the dagesh omitted, or harmonization. So let's look at a couple of examples. Let's look at the word ir, which means city. This was one of our examples previously, I think. Ir. So if we add the article, now this is a test from, or a review of the last module, what's going to happen? If we have ayin here with a yud, with a hidik under it, what's going to happen is we're going to get what? Compensatory lengthening. This is a weak guttural. Remember we had aleph, ayin, and reish. Those give compensatory lengthening, at least with this vowel, unless this was a comments. So this will lengthen, and of course we have no dagesh there. Let me get rid of this here. So what happens now when we put, let's say, le on there? We just replace this with this, so we get, and I'll change my color back to emphasize that nothing else is changing. Ha, or la, ir. Ha-ir becomes la-ir. The compensatory lengthening remains, even with the inseparable preposition. Let's take a look at another one. Let's look at cherev. Cherev, that's supposed to be a bait there. Cherev means sword, and if we add the article to it, what's going to happen? This is a strong guttural, and it doesn't have the patach. At the patach we have an exception, but a strong guttural, so we're going to have virtual doubling, or implied doubling, which basically means the vowel stays the same, but no dagesh. And we're pretending that this is doubling even though we can't see it. Okay. So we got implied doubling there. We add, let's add ke this time. Now remember, ke and be have a dagesh lene in them. Le doesn't. Ke and be do because they are begad gefat letters. So this here is a dagesh lene. But again, the same procedure. You just replace the hey with the ke. So let's do that. So we have ke. And it's just, let's replace that guy. Make a proper kaf. So k with the dagesh. This doesn't go. All we do is replace the consonant. And again, let's change our colors back to emphasize that nothing else is changing. This stays the same, and we have our implied doubling. Right? No dagesh there because it's implied doubling. Hacherev becomes kacherev. So in short, the rules are the same. Don't change anything except for the consonants when you add b, l, or k to a noun that has a definite article.